again, everybody, and welcome back to the Pittsburgh Ice Arena. Here in the Steel City, it's the Chicago Phantoms taking on the Philadelphia Junior Flyers. There's 15 minutes on the clock. Your starting lineup for Coach Caden's squad is going to be DeNormandy along with BMAC. Flanking Kerwick, your blue liners are going to be Monaco and Stamper. Max Bersani has the net face-off, one back for PMAC. He sends it over to the far side, looking to get it over to Kerwick. Inside the zone in the right wing corner it goes. If you're listening on the radio, Phantoms are working from left to right. Benches are on the far side. Phantoms are dressed in their home whites with orange piping around the waist. They've got white socks with purple piping around the mid-bands. Their pants are going to be purple with the orange and white vertical stripe. Shot fired from the left side by BMAC was saved by the goaltender back in the left wing corner. McMurray going to work now. The Flyers dressed in the traditional Philly Flyers black jerseys with the orange piping around the armbands, waist, and big stripe around the socks. Black pants, no striping. Firing is BMAC, picked up by Kerwick. He fires a shot, saved by the goaltender, bouncing up behind the back of the net. And it's Kerwick going to work. Picked up by BMAC. BMAC tripped up, no call. Into the left wing corner. Out to the left wing half wall. Coming over is going to be DeNormandy. Out of the zone it goes. 2-on-1 in front of Monaco. Monaco going to chip it over to Stamper. Monaco goes down. Looks like, I don't know if he was hit or what. We're going to get an offsides and a whistle. Shit. Referee didn't call that one as Rocco went down hard. It looked like he got hit. Of course, the referees haven't called much all tournament. This is the third game. I don't think they know how to raise their arm. It must be too cold in here to raise an arm for a whistle. Your lineup out there now is going to be KO, Kim, and Lucadello. Between the legs of Maldonado, it's Maldonado and Zaire. Diego goes over to Max. Max behind the net of Max. Picks up by Diego. Diego over to Lucadello. Nico going to work here on the near side. Trying to chip it up towards Johan. Johan's going to dig it out of the boards, and here he goes across center ice. Brandon on his left. Johan sends it in. Top left circle, high slot. Fires a shot off the shin guards of the Flyers D. Back in the left wing corner for Kim. Number 98 going to work. Sends it out to the right point for Maldonado. Diego fires. Blocked by Philly. Redirected towards Brandon. Knocked loose by the Philly D. On the far side towards Max. Zaire chipped out of the zone. And Maldonado for the Phantoms is going to collect it in front of the Phantoms' own line. And he goes cross ice here for Lucadello. Pass Nico. Picked up by the Flyers. Collected by Kim, which sends it over to the far side. Intercepted by the Flyers, who are going to chuck one into the hands of Maldonado. Maldonado here to the near side for Johan. He curls back around to his forehand. Hits Blake Cushman in stride. Cush chips it up towards KO. KO across blue line. Poke checked away by Philly. Loose change collected by Nick Turles. Number 29 makes a move to the outside. Heads toward the boards here. And he loses off his stick. Going to pull it back, and the Phantoms are going to regroup into the hands of Bronson Stamper. Stamper up to Cush. Cush over to Nate Dogg. Sightsinger across blue line. Top of the left circle into the left wing corner he goes. Cut off by Philly. Cush sends one to the net. Turles couldn't get to it. Intercepted by Philly. And it's going to be Stamper and McRae on the blue line as that puck is chipped towards Max. Be collected by Bronson Stamper as he curls around left to right on the far side. Bronson with a little bit of time and space. Here he goes up the ice. 3-on-3. Make it 4-on-3 as Sightsinger trying to join the fray. Met at the blue line by Sightsinger. We're going to get an offsides and a whistle at 12:22 to go here in the period. And a faceoff going to ensue just outside the zone right in front of the Philly benches. And the Flyers go for the line change. Out there now is going to be Nate along with Cush and Turles up front. Blue liner is going to be Monaco and Maldonado. 7-10 out to the high point for the Rock. Rock fires one wide left. Stick saved by the goaltender direct into the left wing corner. Sightsinger coming down along with Turles. Chipped away in the left corner. Now thrown behind the net by the Flyers into the right wing corner. They go here to the near side. Coming over is going to be Cushman on the forecheck. Backing up is Monaco. Thrown towards the net by Sightsinger. Cushman tries to come in and muscled off here to the near side by the Flyers. Curling back around here, right wing circle, comes over as Sightsinger, trying to break it out. Nate knocks it loose, heads towards the net by the Philly D. He throws it away, is underneath the net, out to the far side towards the Philly benches. Kept in by Maldonado. Puck dances across the blue line, kept in by Cushman. Cush going to send one left wing hash marks, intercepted by Philly as they throw it across the slot. Looking for the breakout here to the near side at 11:40 to go. Nate comes in here to block into the right wing half wall. Thrown out by Philly all the way in the hands of Maldonado. Maldonado comes back around, sauced across to Rocco. Rocco come behind the net, goes a little D-to-D pass off the back of the net, picked up by Flyers as it didn't quite get to Maldonado. Max was sealing up the post there on the far side, sent one here in front. It's going to be Monaco here to the near side. Monaco chips it towards Sightsinger. Sightsinger digs it out of the wall, sends it out of the zone, picked up by Philly, going right back the other way. Monaco patiently waits at the blue line. I would have liked to have seen him cut him off before he even picked up any kind of steam. Set towards the net by Philly, picked up by Maldonado, who's going to curl back around behind the net of Bersani. Sends the breakout to the far side, out of regroup, makes a move around BMAC. Poke check by Cushman, held onto it. Is going to be the Flyers. Look, the toe drag, left wing circle, fires a shot. Glove down by Max Bersani at 10:52 to go here in the first period. And we'll get a face-off in the left wing circle in the offensive zone for the Flyers as the Purple People Eaters dressed in all white go for the line change. Out there now for Coach Caden's squad. Give me Double D on right wing. Kerwick going to take your face-off. And on the left wing is going to be Brandon Ko. Blue liners are going to be Maldonado and Stamper. Pushing out of the ice is going to be Normandy, picked up by Kerwick. Kerwick makes the move, but it's picked off by the Flyers. Poke checked away by Zaire. Max into the hands of Stamper. It was not Maldonado, it's going to be Zaire. DeNormandy going to work, top left circle, drops it for Zaire. Zaire goes cross ice for Stamper. Stamper in front of the Phantom benches, goes right up the ice here to the near side for DeNormandy. DeNormandy carries it in wide right. Kerwick has it in net, trying to toe drag. Nice defense by the Flyers as they snuff down here to the near side. Zaire pinching in, now backs up. Across the Flyer line, making a move. It's going to be the Flyers going to work at neutral ice. BMAC going to work, firing a shot as the Flyers. It went off the skates of Zaire, and it's going to be DeNormandy in a foot race here, trying to chip it around. DeNormandy does the Flyers. That kid blows a tire, picked up by the Flyers at the blue line, fires one towards Bersani. He's going to glove it down and drops it for Stamper. 10 minutes remaining. Stamper looks to break it out. He's cut off by one Flyer, and he's going to have to curl back behind the net. Patiently waits, reverses, and goes back to the outside with options. BMAC headmans it up to Kerwick. Kerwick going to sauce across to Normandy. Nice breakout for the Phantoms. Here they go. Good back check there by the Flyers. Takes down the Normandy, and we're going to get a power play out of this as soon as the Flyers touch it. And there it goes at 9:40 to go here in the period. Hooking is going to be the call. Could have called holding, hooking, whatever you like, folks. It's going to result in a Phantoms power play. 9:40 to go. Calling the hook. Headed to the sin bin is going to be number 97, maybe. We'll call it 90. Oh, 27, he says. 27, folks. So this power play brought to you by Bubby's Beef and Red Hots in Oak Grove Village, Illinois. Bubby's Beef and Red Hots, the best fresh cut fries this side of the Des Plaines River. Stop in and see Andy. Tell him I said hi, folks. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Monaco and Zaire up front, 777 on the blue line. BMAC along with Double D and Kerwick are your forwards. DeNormandy goes to the half wall. McMurray going to take your face-off. Kerwick heads to the slot. Zaire creeping in the I formation. Monaco backing up right point. Face-off won by the Flyers. Going to make a move around to Normandy, lifting a stick, but he couldn't get to it. It's going to be BMAC on the forecheck. Back across in front of Monaco. Going to curl around here to the near side. Monaco's going to angle him off and picks up the loose change. Off of Monaco's stick, though, as BMAC got in the way. Monaco headmans over to Kerwick. Blocked by the Flyers right at there at the blue line. Picked up by McMurray. He's trying to go cross ice. Knocked down by the Flyers once again. And McMurray throws it towards the Normandy. He goes down trying to muscle it inside the zone. Flyers chip it right back out into the hands of the Rock. Rock goes in, sends it in deep behind the referee, left to right. It's going to be McMurray on the forecheck, all the way down to the right wing corner with 52 seconds to go on that Bubby's Beef and Red Hot power play. BMAC, bottom right shoulder, looks for the one-timer. Blocked away by the Flyers, who's looking to hit DeNormandy. DeNormandy left hash marks, hangs onto it. Comes over, cycles it for Monaco, but the Flyers read it first, back in the hands of Double D, who sends one to the net. Bouncing puck towards the goaltender, and he's going to smother it before BMAC can get to it and look for the second chance at 8:43 to go here in the first period. 33 seconds to go on that Bubby's Beef and Red Hots power play. And Coach Caden goes for the line change. It's Ko, Kim, and Lucadello up front. Stamper and McCray on the blue line from right to left. Face off one towards Stamper. Stamper going to send it back to the left wing, half wall on the far side. Brandon sends it over to McCray. McCray back to Brandon, playing catch. Left wing hash marks. Stamper high right point, creeping in top right circle. Shot fired, tipped by Lucadello. Rebounded here to the near side for Bronson. Bronson over to Johan, right point. Johan walks it in right to it, fires a shot. Flyers got a piece of it before he can get the shot off. And it's chipped out of the zone by the Flyers, and it's going to be picked up by Adam McCray here to the near side with 9 seconds to go on that Bubby's Beef and Red Hots power play. McCray makes the break out to the far side for Kim. Kim sends it to Ko. Ko trying to get it over to Kim. Blocked by the Flyers. Lucadello comes in here. He's taken down. Coming in is going to be Stamper. Stamper picking it up. 8:03 to go. We're even strength. And Stamper in the slot. Toe drag, pulls across left side. Fires it wide right here to the near side. Picked up by the Flyers. Out to the right point. Kept in by Stamper. Or Lucadello, I'm sorry. Lucadello shut it out of the blue line. Thrown out all the way towards Bersani. That'll be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all. 6 to go here in the first. Phantoms have had a couple of good looks here, folks. Need to find the back of the twine. Lineup out there for Coach Caden's squad. Seitzinger along with Cush and Turles up front. Seitzinger in a slot, Turles on a half wall. Blue liners are Zaire and Maldonado from left to right. Diego creeping in was top left circle on that faceoff, but they couldn't get it to him. as the faceoff was won by the Flyers. Kept in by Maldonado. Pinching out, chipping it out is going to be the Flyers. All the way down the left wing corner, it's going to be Max in a foot race. Getting to it before the icing. Max hits the brakes and he flies right by. Swings it out here to the near side for Turles. Nick hits the brakes and the Flyer flies back in, hitting Cushman on the far side. Cush across center. Makes a move high left side. Sightseer goes to the net. Cush left out, fires a shot blocker. Saved by the Flyers goaltender. And it's swung off here to the near side. Max Zayer comes pinching in hard at the right half wall. At the hash marks, carrying it down towards the goal line in the right wing corner. Sent out to the point. Backing up is Turles, going to cut it off at the blue line, but it's out of the zone. And Turles drops it back into the hands of Maldonado, who's looking to regroup. Maldonado swinging a miss on it. Over to the right hash marks, right dot, comes in, fires a shot. Glove saved by Bersani at 7 minutes to go here in the first. And an offensive zone face-off for the Flyers. Dialing it up here to the right wing circle to the left of Bersani's blocker. Out there now will be Denormity, Kerwick, and BMAC. Blue liners are going to be Monaco and Stamper. Monaco goes to the slot with double D. And Stamper not in the I formation. Face off one to Denormity. Pushing the ice at 3-on-2. Here comes Denormity hard across blue line. Punching in right side. Comes across. Fires with five hole. Rebound out foot. McMurray and Kerwick ran into each other and no goal as they had a soccer net open here on the near side, far side. It's Denormity right circle. Goes back underneath the net. BMAC high in the slot. Kerwick fires the backhander. No go. Picked up by the Flyers here to the near side. Try to sauce it out of the zone. Cut off by Kerwick at the blue line out of the zone. Headman across, chipped by Monaco. Monaco's got him tied up, thrown inside the zone. It's going to go all the way down the left wing corner for Stamper. Stamper behind the net of Bersani hits the brakes. The Flyers don't bite. He's holding on to it, looking for support. Here comes Kerwick. Monaco joins in. Poke checks it back in the hands of Stamper. And Stamper going to work behind the net of Bersani. Stamper hanging on to a little puck protection. Headmans it over to Kerwick, kept in by the Flyers. Kerwick punches it forward. It's 2-on-1 with Denormity and Kerwick. Denormity goes wide right. Carrying it down, he's got Kerwick on the far side. Denormity couldn't get a handle on it. Down behind the net it goes. Coming in is going to be McMurray. McMurray behind the net. Hits the brakes and he's got 3 black jerseys down low. BMAC sent it over to the corner. Blocked by the Flyers trying to get it over to the Denormity. And it's BMAC in a battle. Kick loose to the Denormity here on the near side. Dom going back to Kerwick. Kerwick trying to send one off the back of the net. And it's blocked by the Flyers goaltender. Here to the near side. Monaco comes in. He lost the stick. Rocco couldn't get it hollow on. Chip forward towards McRae. McRae going to backhand it forward. Puck is loose in front. Here comes McRae on the back check. Looks to fire a shot. Wide left of Bersani goes. At 5:36, the Flyers are on the scoreboard. Looks like number 11 may have gotten it. I can't tell their jersey numbers, folks. 5:36 to go here in the first. And the Phantoms are chasing. Their lineup now is going to be Kim along with Lucadello and Kale. Blue liner is going to be Maldonado and Zayer in the right wing corner. Flyers going to work out to the far side. Zayer going to meet him at the right left wing half wall, picked up by Lucadello. He comes in, sauced across to the slot for Kale. Kale sends it over here to the near side. Coming in is Maldonado, right wing circle. He's going to send one back behind the net. It's going to ring off to the left wing corner. Lucadello coming in on the offensive side of it. Chips it free for Kale. Kale gets back over to Lucadello, back to Brandon. Brandon fires, blocked by the Flyers. Into the right wing corner it goes. Here to the near side, it's Johan Kim on the forecheck now. Johan trying to dig it out of the right wing half wall. Brandon comes in, thrown out to the high slot. Poke check by Zayer. Knocked loose by the Flyers. Offsides is going to be the call as it went in and out in front of the Flyers benches at 4:50 to go here in the period. Your lineup now is going to be Sightsinger along with Cushman and Turles. Blue liners are going to be Zayer and Maldonado. Turles going to throw it behind the net. 4:40 to go here in the period. Coming in is going to be Stamper. I don't know why I'm calling him Stamper. Here to the near side, Flyers making a move towards Sightsinger. Sightsinger going to cut him off. Right here at the blue line, pinching in is going to be Maldonado. Out behind Cushman, picked up by Diego. Diego makes a move with the blue line, going to carry it in left side. Blows a tire, picked up by Turles. Turles going to send one right into Diego's pants. And it's going to be Diego trying to get up there from his knees. Popped loose by the Flyers. Swinging a miss by Sightsinger. Here they're coming across. Up in front, back checking is Maldonado. Poke check by Zayer. Zayer going to pick it up right hash marks. Throws it out to the far side. And back behind the goal line it goes. Maldonado blows the kid up. It's picked up by Cushman. Cushman right to left here to the near side. Makes a move, little puck protection. Sends it back behind the net for Max. Zayer Right wing corner, sauces one over to Turles, intercepted by the Flyers, sending one to the net, bouncing behind Bersani. Here to the near side, Seitzinger's got to come in, puts him into the wall, pops it loose, left wing half wall, trying to send it on his own, hit Turles, and intercepted by the Flyers, but Nick's going to get to it right in front of the penalty boxes. He gets a shoulder right in the numbers, and we're going to get a power play out of this one at 3:39 to go in the period. Body checking is going to be the call, and it'll be the second power play for the Phantoms here in this period. See if the boys can't get one on the one-man advantage. This power play brought to you by Gene and Jude's in River Grove on River Road. Gene and Jude's, no seats, no ketchup, no pretense, no nonsense. Your power play unit out there now is going to be DeNormandy, along with BMAC with fans on it. Picking it back up in Kerwick. BMAC, bottom left circle, blue line is going to be a Stamper in Monaco. Sent over here to the near side for Bronson. 1:16 to go on that Gene and Jude's power play. Kerwick comes in bottom right circle. He goes down, sends over to Stamper, right wing hash marks. Over to Normandy, right point. Normandy goes over to the far side. Top of the left circle for McMurray. Back over to the Normandy. Swinging a bound towards the slot. Knocked down by the goaltender. Rebound out front for Kerwick. Puck is covered up by the goaltender. 3:05 to go here in the period. 57 seconds remaining on that power play. Kerwick trying to get out of there, and they wouldn't let him. Referee grabbed his jersey, not sure what he's doing. Kerwick just trying to keep his balance there, it looked like, from falling on top of the goaltender. Lineup stays the same. Kerwick's going to take the face off. DeNormandy on the half wall, McMurray in the slot, Monaco creeping in top left circle. Kerwick to Stamper. Stamper fires one low. Ticked away by the goaltender, or by the defender. Puck is loose back to Monaco. Monaco going to the far side for BMAC. Boy, never the luck for the Phantoms. BMAC top of the left circle. He's got Stamper down the right post. Pulls it back. Chips it over. Picked off by the Flyers into the hands of Kerwick. Having to get out of the zone is going to be DeNormandy. Kerwick going to work here at center ice. He's got DeNormandy on the far side. Makes a move off it, throws it towards the blue line, intercepted by the Flyers. Coming in is going to be McMurray. Swing and a miss by DeNormandy. Makes a move around Kerwick. Kerwick hooks him up, no call. Picked up by Stamper. Flyers come right back the other way in front of Monaco. One-on-one, top of the left circle. Bronson hits the brakes. Shot gloved down by Bersani. Picked up by Monaco with 13 seconds to go on the power play. Rocco makes a move here to the near side. Pushing it up the ice is going to be Monaco. Monaco with a little bit of time and space. Pushing it hard up here to the near side. 3 seconds to go on the power play. Monaco makes a move top of the right circle. Got his pocket picked by the Flyers. Picked back up by McMurray. Monaco in front of the net. McMurray right dot. Fires a shot. Rebound out front. Chopped in by McMurray. Puck is aloof in the blue paint. And it's going to finally go in. And the Phantoms are on the scoreboard. I'm not sure who got it, folks. Looks like Double D got it, so number 8 gets on the scoreboard at 1:57, and we've got ourselves a tie.
Get it back, let's go!
Not sure if anybody had any assists. It's 1-1, folks. That was not a power play goal. We were even strength. Back out to center ice we go. It's Lucadello along with Kim and KO. Blue liners are going to be Zaire and Maldonado. Zaire headmans their KO. KO in the slot. Cuts back across. Picked up by Johan. Picked his pocket. Is going to be the Flyers. Knocked loose by Kim. Kim top of the slot. The KO poke chipped away. We had a couple of boys running into each other there. 2-on-2 in front of Zaire. Chip past Max into the right wing corner. Flyers with a little bit of speed. Max is going to cut him off on the defensive position. Try to shove it over to Maldonado. Maldonado swings it over to the far side. Picked off by the Flyers. Back in the hands of Kim. It's 2-on-2 the other way with a back checker. Kim going to carry it across. Lucadello and him run into each other. Give him a little space, guys. Zaire going in. Kim blows the tire. Knocked loose by the Flyers. Picked up by Lucadello. He tries to toe drag to the middle, and Flyers knock it loose. Here they're coming the other way. Johan Kim covering D along with Maldonado. Shot fired in front of Bersani. He makes the save at 1:08 to go here in the period. Face-off goes to the right wing circle in the offensive zone for Bersani. Over to the far side, knock it up down to Cushman. Cushman back over towards Turles. Turles drops it back for Stamper. Stamper on the far side. Zeitzinger here on the right side, trying to push it forward as the Flyers. Cut off by Turles. Turles trying to chips one inside the zone, and it's right back out, thrown towards Monaco. Monaco in a foot race, top of the left circle in front of Bersani. Pulls it back over to the far side. Rock with speed. Chips it forward towards Turles. Knocked down by the Flyers, and up and out of play it goes. At 39.4 seconds to go here in the period. Your lineup stays the same up front. Seitsinger, Cushman, and Turles. Blue Liners are going to be Stamper and Zaire. Seitsinger, top of the right circle, fires one over the glove of the goaltender into the left wing corner. It goes. Cushman on the forecheck now. Cush tries to hang, trying to muscle him off. It back out towards Turles. Picked up by Cushman. Left wing dot sent out to the point for Zaire. Max going right back to the other way. Fans on it. Flyers throw it away, but they got speed and numbers. Here comes Stamper, left wing side, coming across right dot, fires one wide right in front of Bersani, left in front of Bersani, picked up by Seitsinger. Seitsinger goes cross ice for Cushman. Seitsinger goes down at center ice, going to be met by Bronson Stamper. Loose change cut away by Turles, and that sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of one, it's 1-1 here in Pittsburgh Ice Arena as we head to the first intermission. Brought to you by Villaggio's Italian Restaurante in Roselle, Illinois. Villaggio's voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Roselle by me and Rocky. Enjoy the intermission, folks, and the first half, or the first portion of our player spotlight for this contest, Nick Turles. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for the second period is going to be BMAC along with Kerwick and Double D. Blue Liners are going to be Stamper and Monaco. Max Bersani has the net, and there's 15 minutes on the clock. It's the long change, so now the Phantoms are working right to left if you're listening on the radio. Referee's giving the signals out, waiting for the goaltender for the Flyers to come out. Picked up by Kerwick. Kerwick muscling it forward towards BMAC. Poke checked away by the Flyers in the left wing corner. McMurray going here to the near side. Picked up here, left wing side, goes left to right. Backing up is Monaco, right point. Curling around, high right dot, cuts back and McMurray. McMurray to the slot, sends it across to Kerwick. Just off of Keegan's stick. Left wing corner, Kerwick going to work now. Here underneath the net for DeNormandy. DeNormandy back to Kerwick. Kerwick playing with it over to D. Dom going here, left wing Heshmerks, come to the left dot. Poke check by the Flyers. Collapsing out of his three black jerseys. Back checking his Kerwick. Sauced out of the zone. Monaco had a chance to step up there. He backed off it into the slot. Poke checked away by DeNormandy. Picked up by Stamper. Stamper hits the brakes and he flies right by. Left to right, right to left. Stamper go trying to get out of his zone. Hits Kerwick. Kerwick pushes it forward. It's going to be DeNormandy. DeNormandy pulling it out. By right circle. Comes down right dot. Fires a shot. And we're going to get a slash on the Flyers. It's going to be Kerwick. Kerwick to Monaco. Monaco fires a shot. That's going to be a Rocky Monaco. Chicago Phantoms goal! At 14:04 to go here in the second period. The rock on the board from Kerwick, I believe. High in the slot. Monaco puts one in. And it's 2-1, folks. Penalty was negated. I don't even know if that was a penalty. The kid made a nice back check from the Flyers, and they were going to call the slash, so he must have got in on the hands on it. Couldn't really see it from our side, but they were going to call it. Seitsinger coming in now, fished out by Cushman and Turles. Headman over to Seitzinger, top of the right circle. Zaire and Maldonado, your blue liner. Seitzinger fires one towards the goaltender, and the goaltender gloves it, makes the save. At 13:50 to go here in the second. Face-off goes to the right wing circle for the Purple People Eaters. And Seitzinger heads to the slot. Turles on the half wall. Kush going to take your face-off. Maldonado working is on the right point. Sent to the back of the goal line for Seitzinger. Seitzinger tries to wrap around. Met by the Flyers D. He couldn't get to it. Out to the blue line. Punching it back in is going to be Zaire. Picked up by the Flyers. Thrown back in the hands of Max. Max goes cross ice. And it's going to be picked up by Maldonado in front of the Flyer benches. Maldonado sends it over to his partner, Zaire. Zaire cuts back, makes a move at the blue line. Sends it over to the far side, creating space for Seitzinger. Nate walks it in right side. Top right circle, drops it for Cushman. Poke checked away by the Flyers, back in the hands of Kush. Kush walks in, left handspurs, fires one off the crossbar. Rebound out front, trying to push it in. It's going to be a Nate Seitzinger Chicago Phantoms goal at 13:14 to go here, folks. See if we can get the replay on it. I was so excited about the goal from Rocco, I didn't hit the replay. That is Seitzinger, folks. Looks like, oh, no, maybe it's going to be Blake Cushman. At 13:14, here in the second, looked like Cushman was the first, so I'm not sure if Kush got that. Well, we'll say he did. He was the first one in line, and it is 3-1, folks. And looks like that was Kush. So Kush gets that goal. They were patting his head on the goal on the bench there. So good job for number 45 to get one on the scoreboard. Out there now is going to be KO along with Kim and Lucadello. Blue liners are going to be Zaire and Maldonado. Zaire going to pick his pocket in the right wing corner. He's pinned in. Trying to dig it out. He wins the 50-50 battle, but Flyers still chasing. Sent right back up here to the near side for Brandon KO. KO trying to push it up the ice. Cut off by the Flyers right in front of the neutral zone there. Brandon muscles it out of the zone. And the Flyers going to pick it loose. Back in the hands of Johan Kim. Brandon working hard here. And the Flyers get the better of the exchange. Across the blue line they go in the slot. Poke check by Lucadello. Puck travels off to the far side for Maldonado. Maldonado going to send it behind the net. Bouncing puck for Zaire. Flyers meeting Zaire right off the right post behind Bersani. Maldonado comes in, sends it over here to the near side for KO. He's going to dig it out of the wall. KO sends it up here to Kim. Johan across center, got Lucadello on his right. Johan going to carry it in left wing side. Comes down in the left wing corner. Lucadello set up in front of the blue paint. Centering pass towards Lucadello. He's knocked off the puck on the far side. KO comes in trying to dig it out of the defensive side. Loose change for KO, or Kim. Up towards Stamper, knocked loose by the Flyers into the left wing corner. That loose change is going to go. Picked up by Philly. Lucadello goes to work along with KO. Sent up here to the near side towards Bronson Stamper. Stamper walks the line like Johnny Cash, then drops it for Maldonado as he's knifed in. Maldonado fires a shot, picked up by the Flyers, sent right back out to Diego, and he goes D-to-D, but it's picked off by the Flyers. Going up to the far side, all the way down the left wing corner, it's Maldonado on the back check. Good hustle by number 10 as it's sent out here to the near side at 11:50. Brandon KO on the offensive side picks his pocket, trying to headman it towards Kim. Out of the zone it goes. Lucadello tips it forward. Puck is loose at center. Toe drag around Maldonado. Picked his pocket is going to be Johan. 3-on-1, and it's just sent past Lucadello in the right wing corner. And the Phantoms go for the line change, but nobody's on the puck. Here comes Brandon KO in the left wing corner. Brandon trying to dig it out with BMAC. BMAC in the slot, backing up is Monaco. BMAC trying to dig it out of here. He couldn't do it. Thrown past Double D. And it's 2-on-2 in front of McRae now on the far side. Coming in is Normandy and BMAC. Top left circle. Firing a shot just wide right of Bersani here to the near side. Picked up by McMurray. McMurray trying to get to it. Flyers guy goes down. Knocked down by Monaco. BMAC chipped it out of the zone. And it's the Flyers right in front of the blue line. High right side coming over towards the rock. Shot blocked by Monaco. Picked him up and sends it right up over the ice here for BMAC. It's BMAC and Kerwick. McMurray goes across for trying to hit DeNormandy. DeNormandy pushes it across the Flyer line. Goes in the slot. Try to send one to Kerwick. Kerwick chips it up in the air. Bouncing puck knocked down by the Flyers D. Great play and hand-eye coordination by the Flyers defenseman as he knocked it down into the net, and the goaltender from the Flyers smothers it before any second looks can get added at 10:45 to go here in the second period. Another offensive zone face-off for the Phantoms as they head to the right wing circle. Coach Caden gonna make, stands pat. DeNormandy goes to the half wall. BMAC goes to the slot. Kerwick's gonna take your face-off. Monaco left point. McRae creeping in, top of the right circle on the right side. Kerwick on your face-off. Face-off won by the Flyers, picked up by Keegan. Keegan and McRae. McRae over to DeNormandy. DeNormandy comes in, Monaco high slide. DeNormandy fires a shot. Blocker saved by the Flyers goaltender. DeNormandy on the inside. Normandy put him in a wall. Coming in is Kerwick. Backing up is Monaco. Fished out by Double D. Swatted away by the Flyers. And here comes the Flyers the other way. 3-on-2 in front of Monaco. Monaco going to cut him off right in front. Ties him up in front of the blue line. Into the right wing corner it goes. Monaco comes down trying to shove it off. He blows the guy up. And they both go down. It's picked up here on the far side by Normandy. Normandy up towards McRae. Picked up by McMurray. McMurray pulls it forward. He's got the defenseman spinning back and right. McMurray left hash marks. Fires a shot. Good shot blocked by the defender as they got a stick on it. McMurray fires another one. Saved by the Flyers goalie. Kerwick looking for the wraparound. Stuffed by the Flyers D. 10 minutes to go. Thrown off here to the near side. Somebody lost the stick. Looks like it's going to be the Flyers goaltender. B-Mac trying to get across on a left wing hash marks here to the near side. Picked up by the Flyers. Here they're coming 2-on-2 in front of Zaire. Makes a move around Zaire. Backing up is McMurray. Fires one towards Bersani. Bersani going to make the save at 9:43. He's going to smother it here in the second period. And we'll get an offensive zone faceoff for the Flyers to the left of Bersani. Face-off goes in the left wing circle, or right wing circle, sorry. Turles along with Cushman and Seitzinger. Maldonado and Stamper, blue liners, pushing it forward. It's going to be Turles. He kicks out of his zone. Cushman on the defensive side of it now, coming in as Turles. Cush pushing it inside his zone to Nick. Turles left wing side, trying to get it over to Seitzinger. Seitzinger right hash marks, back in front for Turles. Turles tries to chip it. Puck is still loose. That's going to be a Blake Cushman. Chicago Phantoms goal on the rebound. Let's see the replay, folks. Phantoms, though, would be Cush to Seitzinger. Seitzinger to Turles. Turles to Cushman. And Cushman gets on his second goal, folks. That was assisted by Nick Turles and Nate Seitzinger at 9:25 to go here in the second period. That's the second goal of the contest for the Blake Cushman. And the goaltender from the Flyers slow to get up, folks. Timeout being called by the Flyers. We're going to take a brief break, folks. This timeout brought to you by Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Fireball. Ignite the night. At least that's what it says on the bottle anyway. Enjoy the timeout, folks. Welcome back, folks, from the timeout. 9:22. It's 4-1 Phantoms. Face off back over to center ice. It's Turles, Cushman, and Nate Dogg up front. Stamper and Maldonado on the blue line. Bersani still has the net. Flyers tendy ready to go. Referee telling Turles and his counterpart to get back. Cushman at center, pushing one forward over to the far side towards the penalty boxes. Cushman backs it up here to the Phantom benches. Knocked up here, cut off by Cushman right in front of the Phantom benches. Thrown out of the zone. Cush has got him pinned in. Nate on the offensive side of it, trying to muscle it inside of sheer strength. Zeitzinger goes down. Cushman goes down. It's a pile up on the interstate in front of the Phantom benches. Over here to the near side, swing and a miss towards Torlis. Torlis going to cut it off. Headman's into Cushman. Into the right wing corner it goes. Cushman going in. Swing and a miss by the Phantoms D. Picked up right dot. Fires a shot. Rebound out front. Torlis goes down over the top of the goaltender. Looking for the second look as the goalie had it smothered. And we get ourselves a whistle at 8:49 to go here in the period. Face off back in the right wing circle in the offensive zone for the Phantoms. It's Lucadello in a slot. Kim at center. Ko on the face-off right wing side. Ko back to Kim. Right dot. Blue liners going to be Monaco and Zaire. Kim sends one to Ko in the right corner. Brandon going to work. He's cut off by one. Coming in is Johan right hash mark. Sent off here to the near side. Pinching in is going to be DeNormandy or Lucadello on the forecheck. Monaco steps inside left wing hash marks now. Battling it out down low. Lucadello and Kim. Johan coming away with it. Here he comes here to the near side. Picked up by Nico. Monaco top of the left circle. He's looking to get open here. Bottom of the circle for Lucadello. Fires one across for Monaco. Makes a move around the rock. Monaco's going to have to hustle back here to the near side. He's going to cut him off. Sent in the zone by the Flyers towards Bersani. Bersani's going to get to it and send it back over to the far side. Max with a good stick there. Out towards Zaire. Pop loose left wing circle. Poke check by Kim. Saved by Bersani as he scoops it up like a first baseman at 8:05 to go here in the second period. Phantoms go for the line change. Their lineup now. McMurray along with DeNormandy are going to flank Kerwick at center. Stamper heads to the slot. McCray down in the I formation behind Kerwick. Flyers players saying something to the referee. Not sure what was going on there. Referee having some words. Oh, looks like it is a chin strap. Oh, neck guard. Oh, it looked like I don't know if he's got it on or not. Neck guard or is it a chin strap? Anyway, face off one towards McCray. McCray gets out of the zone here to the near side for BMAC. McMurray across the Phantom line. Headmans it over to Kerwick. Kerwick and DeNormandy run into each other. Into the right corner for Kerwick. Cut off from BMAC. BMAC going to push it forward to DeNormandy. DeNormandy chopped it loose in front of the blue line. Pitching it is McCray. McCray sends it to Keegan. Keegan chips across to McMurray. McMurray right half. Good poke check by the Flyers. Kerwick fires one shot. That's going to be a Keegan Kerwick Chicago Phantoms goal. Let's check the replay, folks. DeNormandy to Kerwick. That was going to be BMAC to Kerwick. I'm sorry, folks. Kerwick from BMAC. 7:41 to go here in the second, and it's 5-1, folks. Back out to center ice. Phantoms complete the line change up front. It's going to be Turles along with Cushman and Seitzinger. Your defensemen are going to be Stamper and McCray. Flyers throw one into the hands of Bronson in front of the Phantom line. Poke checked away by the Flyers. Right wing side sends one to the net of Bersani. He's going to smother it. And the Flyers forward slides into the net and gets right back up. Pops out for the faceoff. 7:29 to go here in the period. Turles makes his way over to the half wall. Cush going to take your face off. McCray and Seitzinger in the slot, leaving Stamper down the right wing corner. Cushman going to push it up the ice. Cushman, he's got Turles on the near side. Couldn't get it to him. Picked his pocket. It's going to be the Flyers. Come back around. Cushman, of course, across Stamper. Now towards McCray. Into the left wing side. Coming down is going to be McCray. Centering pass. Blocked by Bersani. Another save by Max. Puck is loose in front of the blue paint. Shoved out there by Bersani. And Stamper. Pushing it up the ice is going to be Turles. Turles across center. Knocked down by the Flyers. Kicked forward as they locked it inside the zone. Towards Turles. Going cross ice. Out towards McCray. McCray in a foot race in front of the Flyers benches. Good stick by number 27, but it's shoved back in by the Flyers. Picked back up here by Adam behind that of Bersani left to right. Flyers setting up the forecheck. Turles on the near side. Gets the breakout pass trying to hit Cushman. Intercepted by the Flyers. Backhanded Jomerson style right into the hands by the Flyers to McCray. McCray to Seitzinger. Seitzinger across the blue line. Pulling it across right side. Seitzinger comes down bottom of the right circle. Hit makes the move on the side. Fires a backhand shot. Saved by the goaltender of the Flyers. Cushman on the forecheck. Picked up by Cush. Flyers kids he stepped on his own stick. Cush couldn't get it to him. Picked his pocket. Is going to be the defenseman or the forward from the Flyers. Out of the zone it goes for Zaire. Zaire going to send over here to Adam. Here comes McCray. McCray across the blue line. Going to send it in deep. Down the left wing corner. I hear coach yelling for two. Here comes Brandon Ko. Knocks it loose for Cush. Cush fires a shot wide right. He hammered that one, folks. Looking for that Hattie is going to be Cushman. Far side, the Flyer trying to get out of his own. Kept in by Lucadello. Picked up by Brandon Cahill. Here comes the net. Lucadello right hash marks. Knocked down right off the puck and right in the slot. Puck is loose towards the blue line. Kept in by Maldonado. Maldonado with a little bit of speed. Sends one back behind the net. Into the right wing corner for Lucadello. Lucadello makes a move. Kim in the slot. Kim on the backhand. With the fire one across. Saved by the goaltender. Puck is loose up front. Maldonado fires one. Blocked by the shin guards and defenders. Zaire fires a bouncy puck here to the other side. The goaltender slow to get up. Thrown back here behind the net. Flyers goalie finally back to his feet. Picked up by Zaire. He pinches in hard. It's going to be KO on the, and it's going to be Johan Kim going to go to the box here. Flyers coming up with it. Pushing it forward. Brandon trying to get a piece of it out of the zone. It goes for the Flyers right in front of Maldonado. Finally touched by Diego. And we're going to get a whistle as Johan Kim going to head to the sin bin at 5:15 here in the period. Body checking will be the call on number 98. And the Phantoms will be shorthanded for $1.30 here at 5:15 in the period. This penalty kill brought to you by Tim Hortons. There's always time for Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons, the official Canadian coffee of the Chicago Phantoms. Parents, your penalty killers out there now are going to be Double D along with Cushman. Blue liners are going to be Monaco and Stamper. 5:03 to go here in the period. Backing up is going to be Monaco playing safety. Stamper cuts off the neutral zone. Coming in is Cushman. Cush picks it up at the blue line, picked up by Normandy. Normandy far side, hanging on to it into the right wing hash marks, and it's picked up by the Flyers right to left. Cush going to push him out to the far side, hanging up here right in front of the blue line. Cushman going to cut it off. Flyers going to regroup. Stepping up is Bronson Stamper. At his feet, he didn't see it. Coming over towards Cushman. Makes a move around Cush. Covering D is the Normandy. Here comes Monaco in front of the Rock. Rock bodies want the puck picked up by Normandy. He's going to send one out of the zone. And it's going to be the Flyers going to pick it up in front of their own blue line with 47 seconds to go on that Timmy Hortons PK. Making a move around Cushman. Thrown off to the far side for the Flyers. Getting onside. Back into the left wing circle. Chipped up in the air by Stamper. Poke check by Monaco. Around him. Looks to fire a shot. Past Bersani's glove. At 4:17 to go here in the period. And the Flyers are on the board on the power play. Number 27 with the power play goal. 4:17 to go here in the second period, and it's 5-2. As they make their way back out to center ice. Torless, Kerwick, and Seitzinger up front. McRae and Zaire on the blue line. Here comes the Flyers going down. The Phantoms are going to be back shorthanded as Kerwick touches it. And Kerwick, and I'm not sure what that was all about, but Keegan gave him hands to the face, and that's probably going to be a misconduct. Kerwick going to go to the box for tripping for sure. Plus, it's going to be a 4-11. 5-on-4, and usually, well, if they're going to give them misconduct, they're going to put somebody else in the box with them, folks. See what the referees do here, because I would imagine they have to. That was well after. They're going to give them a double minor, though, maybe. Let's see what they're doing here. They've got 2 penalties up on a scoreboard, which is not correct. It'll be either a double minor or a major, or let's see, a minor and a misconduct. Let's see what they're going to put up here. If it's a minor and a misconduct, then that means somebody else from the Flyer Phantoms has got to serve it. It is a double minor. So Kerwick going to get 2 penalties out of this one. Going to get a rough and a trip. Firing one off the face-off is going to be the Flyers. Smothered by Bersani. Your penalty killers are going to be BMAC and Seitzinger. Blue liners are going to be McRae and Zaire. 4:07 on the clock. This penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Good back check by Seitzinger. Picked up by Nate. He's going to push it out of the zone. And it's going to be Nate Dogg on the back chair. Forecheck here, trying to push him back the other way. Thrown up by the Flyers at the strong side towards the Phantom benches. Pulling it back across. Here they're coming left wing side on the far side. Seitzinger going to meet him up there. There's going to be a trip, no call. Picked up here by McCray. He's going to chip one out of the zone. Picked up by the Flyers. Coming in is Zeitzinger. Zeitzinger in front of the penalty boxes now. McCray trying to dig it out. There's 3 black jerseys on McCray and Zeitzinger. Wasting time at 2:20. McCray wins the battle, but he lost it off his stick. Here they're coming in front of Zaire. Looks to fire toe drag in the left wing corner. Poke check by Max. Going around, Max has got him pinned in. Flyers not looking to support him. Zaire giving chase now, holds him up. It's Zaire in the left wing corner all by himself, killing time. Max holding his line down there. McCray battling it out in front of the net. Flyers going to work in the left wing corner. Zaire still giving chase now. Sent one towards the net, blocked by Bersani. Picked up by Zaire as he picks up the loose change at 3:05 to go here in the period. 2 minutes remaining on Kerwick's double liner. And it's Zeitzinger at center. He goes down. Loose change between McMurray's legs. Back the other way. Here comes the Flyers in front of Zaire. Mop to the left, right circle, fires a shot. Blocker saved by Bersani in the right wing corner. Sent one back to the net. Saved by Bersani. Picked up by McCray, trying to shove it towards BMAC. Back inside the zone. Flyers going to work. $1:33 to go. Bersani lost the stick. Right dot. Coming down to the corners, McCray. They're holding on. There's going to be the Flyers. Picked in front by Zaire. In front of the blue paint. Zaire trying to get to it. Shoved it into the corner by McCray. At 1:22 to go here. 1:20 to go on that classic packaging PK. McMurray right in front of the blue line. Tied up by the Flyers. Back into the corner for McCray. McCray sends it over to BMAC. Right wing half wall. Flyers send it back behind the net. Bersani picks up his stick. Zaire picks it up, bottom of the right circle, chips it over to McMurray. McMurray with a little bit of time and space, out of the zone, toe drag around BMAC. Come back across Mac on the defensive side. McMurray picks his pocket. McMurray makes the move at center, goes down. It's going to be a 4-on-4 for 53 seconds. Tripping is going to be the call as McMurray went down. We're going to be even strength for 53 seconds as number 22 goes to the sin bin for the Flyers with their third penalty of the contest at 2:03. So for 53 seconds, we're going to be 4-on-4, and then we'll have a 37-second power play. Your 4-on-4 unit out there now is going to be DeNormandy and Cushman along with Monaco and Stamper. Monaco top of the right circle. 4-on-4 face-off won by the Flyers. Coming in is DeNormandy trying to pick his pocket. He gets on the defensive side, and both of them go down. Thrown out to the far side, and it's going to be picked up by Monaco at center ice. Monaco, a little bit of time and space, goes back the other way, just past Cushman. Inside the zone, Cush giving chase now. Backing up over here to the near side is going to be the Flyers, trying to split the D. Nope, calls back in front of Monaco. Wide right, top of the right circle, trying to toe drag, make a move. Monaco doesn't bite. Shot blocked by the Rock. Down behind the goal line, Monaco going to send one into the left wing corner for Cushman. Cushman dragging it down low to get it, throws it right back the other way. Nobody home for the Phantoms here on the near side. Coming over is DeNormandy. DeNormandy stuffs it, top of the right circle. 3 black jerseys all over Dom. Out of the zone it goes with 12 seconds remaining here on that 4-on-4. Makes a move around Cushman. DeNormandy 1-on-1 in front of Stamper and Monaco. Try to toe drag. Monaco pops it loose in the slot. Monaco kicks it back into the hands of the Flyers. Poke check behind the left wing corner for Stamper. He curls around left to right here to the near side. Out of the zone it goes past Cushman, and we're on a power play, folks. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Johan sends one to the net. Gloved by the goaltender. We'll get a whistle at 56.7 seconds to go here in the second period, and 24 seconds remaining on that Big Sammy's power play. Big Sammy's now serving 2 locations. One in Elk Grove, one in Elgin. Try the mozzarella logs, folks. They're fantastic. Out there now is going to be Lucadello, Kim, and KO up front. Stamper and Zaire are your blue liners. In the left wing corner, Flyers controlling. Left to right on the far side, making a miss. Here comes Johan Kim, curling back around to the right wing corner. KO comes in, sent off here to the near side. Got to get 2 on the puck, boys. We're on the power play. Here to the near side, Lucadello drops it for Stamper. Stamper walks it in left dot, goes over to the far side for Zaire. Zaire, top of the circle, fires a shot, tipped up front. Here to the near side for Lucadello, and we're even strength. Lucadello left dot, cuts across, makes a move, high slot, goes behind it for Zaire. Zaire back over to Stamper. Stamper walking it in, looks to fire a shot, blocked by the Flyers, back in the hands of Lucadello, picked loose by the Flyers. Here they're coming the other way in a 2-on-2 in front of Stamper. 1-on-1, Bronson going to take her across in front of the blue line. And down in the right wing corner, the battle ensues, tying up a stick. Bronson gets the better of the exchange, trying to send it over to Kim. Kim trying to muscle out of zone with 10 seconds to go. No go. Stamper gets control. Sends it up here to KO. It went from Lucadello to KO. Brandon trying to split the D into the soft for Kim. Kim with 1 second curls back around. And that sound is the end of the second period. So at the end of 2, it's the Phantoms 5 and the Philly Flyers 2 as we head to the second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by D'Amato's Bakery and Subs on Grand Avenue in May in Chicago. Bakery and Subs. Our bread, your butter. Stop in and see Rosanna. Tell her I said hi, folks. Get a sub, get a loaf of Italian bread, get some Schwiadel. They're fantastic. Enjoy the intermission, folks, and our player spotlight for the second intermission, Dom Normandy. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at Pittsburgh Ice Arena in the Steel City. Your starting lineup for the third period, muscling it forward into the Flyer. It's going to be Seitzinger, Cushman, and Turles up front. Monaco blocks another shot. He definitely leads the team in block shots, I can tell you that much, folks. It's 7:77 on the blue line, and Bersani has that with 15 minutes to start this contest in the third. It's Seitzinger on the forecheck. Here comes Nate in hard. Nice forecheck by number 19 to put pressure on it. Here comes Cushman along for the forecheck. Picked up by the Flyers, knocked down by Cush. Picked up high slot. Cushman fires one towards the net in the left wing corner on the far side for Turles. Turles punches over to Seitzinger. Seitzinger over the left side, just out of the zone. It's going to trickle, and it's going to be collected by Max Zayer. Zayer in front of center ice, sauce across the Turles. Turles in center in the neutral zone, kicks it to himself, sends one into the corner, and it's picked up by the Flyers, who come around right to left behind their own goaltender. Going to be cut off by Cushman in the left corner, sent out to the far side. Pitching it hard is going to be Zayer. Stamper on and makes his way onto the ice. It's Seitzinger at center, going to lift the stick and pick his pocket. It's going to be the Flyers in front of Stamper. One-on-one. Poke check by Bronson. Picked up by Cushman. Cush makes a move. He's got one hand on the near side. It's across center. He goes, cuts back to the middle. Cushman with a step. Goes down. Trying to fight from his knees is going to be Turles. Picked up by the Flyers here on the near side. Look to get it out of the zone for Maldonado. We got people screaming all over the place here. Backing up is Stamper. 2-on-1. Stamper goes left. Cashman's good block by Bronson. Sent back towards the net. Poke check by Bersani. Picked up by Stamper to McMurray. McMurray here to the near side. McMurray goes down. Picked up by the Flyers defenseman as they cut back across center. Chips one past Stamper into the left wing corner. It's going to be fished out of the corner by Diego Maldonado. Maldonado, bottom of the circle, makes a move. Cuts back across the front of the slot of Bersani. Picked up by McMurray. McMurray over to Johan Kim. Johan with a back checker on him. Kim going to carry it in. Cushman in tow. McMurray tries to get in. Bodies all piled up. It's picked up by Maldonado. Maldonado fires a ripper and it's bounced off of shin guards. The goaltender makes a nice save from the Flyers in the left wing corner. Out to the point for Zayer. Zayer cuts back. Sends one in the left wing corner. Bouncing puck. Fished out by Kim. Kim, bottom of the circle, fires a shot. Pad saved by the goaltender. Back into the slot. Here comes the Flyer trying to muscle one out of his own. They chip it over to Zayer. Zayer goes right back the other way for Kim. Kim over here to the near side for Cush. Cush, top right circle, cuts back across the blue line. Punched forward by the Flyers. Picked up here by Zayer. Zayer going to send one into the right corner for the McMurray. McMurray tries to hit Kim. Back over to B-Mac. 12:32 to go. McMurray going here on the near side. Sends it over to Zayer, right point. Max pinned in by 2. B-Mac on the offensive side of it. Zayer trying to push it to him out to the point for Cush as he was covering. Cushman sends one forward. Tipped by McMurray. Into the left wing corner it goes. 12-18. Phantoms controlling. Flyers need a line change. McMurray, left wing corner. And the Flyers get a piece of it and send it over here to the near side. Backing up is Zayer. Out comes Double D. Over Zayer, his shoulder it goes. That puck's going to go all the way down. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 12:03 to go here in the period. And a face-off in the right wing circle in the offensive zone for the Phantoms. Out there now, B-Mac, Kim, and Double D. From right to left. Left to right on D is going to be 7:27. Monaco and McRae. B-Mac fires one off the face-off. Rebound back in the hands of Kim. Kim fires one forward. Picked up by DeNormandy. He fires one up and over. Saved by the goaltender. Sauced out by Kim for DeNormandy once again. Picked up by McMurray. Fires another one. Another save by the Flyers goaltender. 11:46 to go, and the Flyers goaltender flashing some leather, making some great saves down in front of the blue paint. Nice saves there, I got to say, folks. That goaltender from the Flyers. Hey, it's Normandy on the half wall. McMurray in the slot. Kim at center. Out to the point for McRae. McRae makes a move, sends over to Monaco. Monaco blocks it and ties it up for McRae. Chipping it forward is going to be the Flyers. Knocked down by McRae. Chipped in by McMurray. McMurray goes across. Poke check by the Flyers. Out of the zone for Monaco. Over to McRae. McRae sends one right back the other way. Picked up by McMurray. Headed in is down. Johan fires one forward. Wide right here to the near side. Double D picks it up in the right corner. Pulling it back around. Waiting for somebody to come in. The Flyers got him pinned in. Johan on the offensive side of it now. Two Flyers, a 2-on-2, 50-50 battle. And it looks like Johan going to knock it loose for DeNormandy. Picked up by the Flyers. They're coming right back the other way. One-on-one in front of Monaco. Across center they go. Makes a move. Poke check by the Rock. Picked up by McMurray. Poke check by off to McMurray. Brady picks it back up. Brady across the blue line. DeNormandy in tow. McMurray across the left. Fires a shot. Blocker save. Back in the left wing corner for Johan Kim. Knocked loose by the Flyers defenseman. Going to toss one on his own. High stick bouncing puck over the stick of Stamper. Stamper in a foot race. Going to chip it back towards Maldonado. And it's going to be stuffed by Bersani. Goes right back the other way. That was dangerous. Picked up by Stamper. Stamper over to B-Mac. Kept in by the Flyers. Get out of the way. Stripes. B-Mac fires one all the way down. It hits a snow pile. Is it going to get there? No icing as it gets waved off. Into the left wing corner. Double D on the forecheck. Into the right wing corner. DeNormandy on the defensive side of it. Forced him to throw it away. Picked up by B-Mac or Maldonado. DeNormandy throws it back down behind the goal line. In comes Lucadello with 10:20 to go. Here comes DeNormandy. Number 8 going to work here to the near side. Blocked off the puck by Brandon Ko. Loose change. Chip past Maldonado. One-on-one in front of Stamper. Fires a shot. Saved by Bersani. He's going to smother it at 10:08 to go here in the period. And we're going to get a whistle and an offensive zone faceoff for the Flyers to the right wing circle. And the Phantoms go for the line change. It's Lucadello, Cushman, and Ko up front. Monaco and Zaire in the blue line. In the slot goes the Rock, and along with Lucadello, 7-11 in the slot. Make-A-Wish out to the outside. Cushman going to headman it up here to Monaco. Monaco going to push it up the ice. Picked up by Lucadello. Nope, knocked loose by the Flyers forward. Monaco sends it right back the other way. Makes a move here to come across blue line, trying to fire a shot. Blocked by Lucadello and the Rock. Into the left wing corner. Monaco picks it up left to right. Sends a little pass over to the right wing corner. Pass there. Out comes Cushman into the slot. Poke check by Monaco. And battling out in front. Coming in to pick it off is going to be Phantoms. Max Zaire. Left wing circle. Headmans it over to Ko. Ko going up the ice on a 1-on-2 with 2 helpers. Coming in Ko. Left wing Hashmark. Cushman and Lucadello in the slot. Cush fires one wide left. Coming in is Lucadello. Cush ripped one again, just wide left of the post. Looking for his third goal of the count in the water. You know Cushman can smell it. On the far side, Ko sends one out. Kept in by Monaco. Rock walks it in. Looks across. Into the slot for Ko. Picked up by Cush. Cush fires one blocked by the Flyers. Backing up is going to be Monaco. Cushman comes in off of Cush's skates. Picked up here for Lucadello. Lucadello to Ko. Ko fans on it. Picked up by Cush. Cush fires with bouncing puck. Blocked by the Flyers D. 8:59 to go. In punch is going to be Zaire. Chip forward. Backing up is McRae. Cushman on the back check. 1-on-1 in front of McRae. Cushman going to carry it across. Right circle. Centering pass. Wide left in front of Bersani here to the near side. Left wing hash marks. Sent past Zaire. Blocked by Cushman. Cushman at 8:43 to go. Cush behind the net of Bersani. Left to right. Cushman on the outside, pushing it up the ice, tied up by a 1. Cushman, right hash marks, couldn't get a handle on it. Flyers chopped it loose. Right hash marks, Brandon Ko comes to lift the stick. Into the slot he goes, looks to fire a shot. Blocked by McRae's skates. Back in the right wing corner it goes at 8:27. Flyers sent one to that, blocked by Adam. Picked up by Seitzinger. Backhanded towards Ko. In front of the Phantom benches. Ko trying to shove one across. He's cut off by the Flyers D. Knocked loose by Adam McRae for Ko. Brandon trying to dig it out between Adam's skates. Thrown behind him to Torlis. And Nick's going to push it back behind the net of Bersani. Sends it over to Stamper. Stamper goes right back the other way towards McRae. Picked off by the Flyers at the right point. Adam stuffs him at the top of the right circle. They make a move around him towards Turles. Blocked by Seitzinger. Picked up by Turles. Kicking it loose is going to be the Flyers forward. Out of the zone it goes for Seitzinger. It's going to be Seitzinger to 3-on-1. Seitzinger high into the air. Knocked down by Kim. No high stick. Poke check loose by Stamper. Picked back up by Kim to Seitzinger. Seitzinger in the high slot. Fires one. Into the net it goes. Nate Seitzinger at 7:40 to go. From the high slot. Here it goes. It was knocked loose for Johan Kim. Kim back over to Nate, and we've got ourselves a 6-2 ball game as Nate Seitzinger gets on the score sheet, assisted by Johan Kim at 7:40 to go here in the third period. Back out to center ice we go. Out there now is going to be Seitzinger along with Johan Kim taking your face off. Turles on left wing. Seitzinger going to push it up the ice. It's Stamper and McRae on the blue line. Kim going to fish it out in front of the penalty boxes. He's hanging on to it. He's got one chasing. Kim drops it for Stamper. Stamper going to push it up the ice with a little bit of speed. He's met by one. Stamper hangs on and maintains control. Stamper goes down. Johan covering deep off of Kim's shin guards. Blocked by McRae. Picked up by Johan. Johan makes a move at the slot. Pushing up the ice. He's got Turles in front of him. Blocked by the Flyers. Turles or Stamper giving chase. Fires over Bersani's glove in the left wing corner. McRae getting to it. Down behind the net of Max at 7:03. Sends the break out to Kim. Kim on the far side. Tried to get it over to Seitzinger. He couldn't get it out, and the Flyers forecheck doing a pretty good job of keeping the puck in here off the skates once again. And it's Stamper picks it up. Stamper chips it out towards Turles. Turles up the ice across the Flyer line, wide right. Into the right wing half wall, knocked off the puck. Down in the right wing corner it goes, right to left. Flyers going to try to break it up. Pinching in hard is going to be BMAC. BMAC sends it in the left wing corner, knocked loose by the Flyers. McMurray picks it up across the left dot. Out to the left point, coming over to McMurray and Monaco. McMurray keeps it in. Flyers going to pick it up. Here they're going cross ice, knocked out of midair. Bouncing puck in front of Maldonado. Punched forward by the Flyers. And it's going to be DeNormany going to get it now. DeNormany sends over here to the near side. Flyers kid lost the stick. It's Maldonado pushing it up the ice. Up the ice here for Cushman. Cushman one-on-one. Makes a move to the left side. Left dot. Curls back around. Spinorama. Back across the slot. Sends one in net for Maldonado. Saved by the goaltender. Maldonado trying to shove one in. Puck is still loose. And we're going to get a whistle as Maldonado is dumped over on top of the goaltender at 6:02. It looked like landed on the goaltender's head. That can't be good, folks. That goaltender is not getting, no, they're getting up all right. Just didn't look good from where we stood at 6:02. Maldonado falling on top of you is not a good thing. Face off to the left wing circle. Out there now is going to be DeNormany, Cush, and BMAC up front in the slot. And 7:10 from left to right on the blue line in Monaco and Maldonado. Face off one towards Maldonado. Or towards DeNormany. Monaco keeps it inside the zone. Chip past Brock. Knocked loose by Maldonado at center ice. Collected by Cushman. Picked back up here by McMurray. McMurray going to carry it in on the right side. Try to make a move right hash marks. Centering to the pass. Knocked away by the Flyers. 5:46 to go. Puck goes into the left wing corner. It's going to be DeNormany on the forecheck now. Sauced it out. Blocked by McMurray. Top of the left circle. Here comes the Flyers. Chipped in by Maldonado. Picked up by a big BMAC. BMAC to the slot. Sauce across for double D. DeNormany fires a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Into the left wing corner for McMurray. McMurray on the back check. Over to Monaco. Monaco fires one towards the net. Blocked by the defenseman. Picked up by DeNormany. DeNormany fires one in. Cushman chips one in. Cushman again. Nice defense by the Flyers in the left wing corner. On the far side for Maldonado. Maldonado sends it back across. Flyers intercept, but Diego picks his pocket in the slot. Diego fires a shot. A save by the Flyers goaltender at 5:07. Puck is loose. And Maldonado looking for the second look. Turn around and get out of the way is right. At 5:05 in the period. 6-2 is your score. And the Phantoms go for the line change. Is it just me or did it get colder in here since this game started? Yes, it must have turned the heaters off.
There we go. Good brutal.
Your lineup out there now for the Phantoms is going to be KO, Kim, and Lucadello. Your defensemen are going to be Stamper and Zaire, and it's going to be the Flyers in a 3-on-1. High left circle, come down back, checking was going to be Lucadello. Saved by Bersani, directed to the right wing corner. The shot from the Flyers forward, looking for the rebound. They had guys crashing, but Max does a nice job steering the puck into the left or right wing corner. Up towards Lucadello as the pass was pushed up towards by Zaire. KO comes in, right dot. He's got Kim in along with Lucadello in the slot. KO goes down. Flyers in the left wing corner. Johan on the forecheck, intercepted by Zaire at the blue line. Zaire sauced across to Lucadello in a high slot. Lucadello trying to get it to Johan. Puck is loose, bouncing to the top of the right circle for Stamper. Loose change collected by the Flyers. Here they're going across the ice now in the center. Headman's in front of Stamper, picked up by Zaire. Zaire hits the brakes and flies right by. Here comes Max. He's got KO and Kim in front of him. Headman's into Johan. Johan off his stick. Bounces right back in the hands of Max. Fished out by Lucadello to Kim. Flyers pick up the loose change. Here they go in a 2-on-2 in front of Max. Pop loose by Zaire to Turles. Turles hits the wall. Max fishes it out right hash marks back to Nick. Nick trying to muscle it forward towards Kim. Out of the zone it goes towards KO. Flyers looking to regroup. Not 3:48 to go here in the period. Thrown past Turles all the way down left to right behind Bersani into the right wing corner for Adam McCray. Number 27 sauces it out towards Turles. Turles and KO in a 2-on-2. Johan joining the rush. It's 3-on-2. Turles goes in the left wing side. Hitting the brakes as the defenseman made a nice poke check. Flyers throw it right back the wrong way though. Picked up by Turles. Knocked away by Philly. Here they're coming in a 1-on-1 versus McCray. Monaco backing up as a safety. Makes a move around Adam. Adam goes down. Got a piece of it though. Heads towards the slot. Over to the high point here. Out of the zone, it's going to trickle. And it's going to be Nate Seitzinger trying to get the offensive side of it. He does. It's Seitzinger and Kerwick. Seitzinger right dot. Fires a shot. And he fires one in. Nate Seitzinger at 3:07 to go here in the period. And we've got ourselves another goal by Nate Dogg. His second of the contest at 3:07 here in the third. And it's 7-2, folks. Face off back out to center ice. 3:07 to go here in the contest. It's Seitzinger, Kerwick, and Johan Kim. It's Monaco and McCray on the blue line. Monaco goes to McCray between Seitzinger's legs. Picked up by Philly with 3 minutes to go. Knocked loose by Kim. Kim curls back around. Makes a move across the blue line. High left side comes Johan. Left dot. He's got Kerwick in the slot. Johan across. Looking for the blue paint. Saved by the goaltender. Coming in is going to be Seitzinger. Looking for the second look opportunity. The goaltender smothers it first at 2:46 to go here in the period.
That shot on Max was a very smart shot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
That was not being greedy. That was thinking
about the rebound. They don't call him the best color man in the business for nothing, folks. That's Adam McCray. Your lineup out there now is going to be Turles in the slot. Firing his double D right off the faceoff. Coming in is going to be Turles. Knocked down in front of the net. Here to the near side, Maldonado pinching in. Turles in the right corner along with Cushman. In the slot is DeNormandy. Left to right, right to left is going to cut off. Cushman going to work in the left corner. Pinching in hard is going to be Zaire. Flyers forward, goes down. Firing to Clappers. DeNormandy tipped forward in the right wing corner. We're going to get a whistle as the Flyers player is down and not moving, folks. Got upended. We're going to take a... Let's see that one again. Here's the whistle. We didn't catch the play, folks. I didn't see it.
Oh,
2:22 to go here in the period, folks. Take a brief break here. Hopefully the players are all right. Well, the Philly player, folks, made it back to off the ice under their own power. So that's good. 2:22 to go here in the third. Face off in the right wing circle in the offensive zone for the Phantoms. It's Turles on a half wall. Cushman at center. Lucadello in the slot. McCray and Maldonado from right to left on the blue line. Face off one for DeNormandy, or Lucadello rather. Picked up by the Flyers. He tried to spin back. Out to the point for Maldonado, who kept it in. Throws it into the left wing corner. It's going to be the Flyers left to right. Swinging off here to the near side. Coming in is going to be Turles, who picks it out of the boards. Turles shoved off the puck. Picked up by Cushman. Cushman reaching and couldn't get to it. It's the Flyers coming the other way in a one-on-one versus McCray. Backing up is Cush on the back check. McCray's going to stuff it at the left wing hash marks and knocks it loose for Turles. 1:57 to go. Kept in by the Flyers defenseman. Puck is loose in front of the blue line. Flyers D does a nice job backhanding into the right side. Blocked by Maldonado. Maldonado pushing it up the ice. He's got Turles on his right. Headman's it to Nick. Nick unabated to the quarterback right. Hesmarks fires shot. Blocker saved by the goaltender. Back to the far side it goes. We got bodies. The goaltender, Flyer goes in all the way down towards Bersani. Bersani's going to get to it. He doesn't have it. Throws it back the other way, trying to hit Cushman over to Maldonado. In front of the penalty boxes. There's a couple of people laying on the ice. It's 2-on-1 versus McCray. Trying to toe drag around McCray, firing a shot. and he lost it. McCray with a good stick there in the back end. Out to the blue line it goes, in and out of the zone. Push forward, we're going to get an offsides. It was offsides. Lucadello, he's upset because he thought he was going to have a breakaway there, folks, but it was offsides at 1:14. And we're going to get a face-off just outside the zone, right in front of us. It'll be K.O., Kim, and Seitsinger. Blue liners are going to be Stamper and Monaco. Kim on your face-off, one to Bronson. Bronson chips one to Brandon. Brandon trying to get it over to Seitsinger into the hands of the Flyers, who curl back around to the far side. Backhanded out his own Jalmerson style. Out towards Stamper. Stamper going to stuff it in front of the penalty boxes. Stamper comes back across center. Going to pull it back in front of the Phantom benches now. And he curls back around to the far side. Headmans it over to Brandon K.O. in front of the Flyer benches. K.O. goes cross ice for Seitsinger to Kim. Kim trying to fire, blocked by the Flyers D. 49 seconds to go. Kim in the right wing corner now, here to the near side. Gets it to Nate. Nate in the right corner now. He gets knocked off the puck. Shoved towards Monaco. Flyers pushing it up the ice. Over Monaco's stick it goes. Stamper in a foot race. Top of the right circle. Stamper going to curl back around. He gets tripped up. Monaco comes in for the loose change. Down behind the net of Bersani, and Monaco slams over here to the near side. It's all white jerseys over here for Brandon K.O. K.O. makes the move. Pop loose by the Flyers. Back in the hands of Brandon. He's got Seitsinger on his left. K.O. comes in. Knocked loose with a good poke check by the Flyers. Seitsinger coming back across. 16 seconds to go. Intercepted by Monaco. Monaco going to push it up the ice. Chips it up off the glass towards Johan Kim. Knocked loose by the Flyers right in front of the blue line. It's picked up by the Flyers. One, here he goes in front of Monaco. High blue line, poke check by the Rock. Rock gets to it. That sound is the end of the contest, folks. Your final score here at Pittsburgh Ice Arena is the Chicago Phantom 7 and the Philadelphia Flyers 2. As we head over to our favorite part of the broadcast, Rockies recap. For the visiting Philadelphia Flyers, penalties on number 27, hooking in the first at 9:40. Number 21 went to the sin bin for body checking in the first at 3:39. And number 22, the tripping in the second period at 2:03. Goals scored by number 11, I believe it was. I wasn't quite sure, at 5:36 in the first. And number 27 on the power play at 4:17 in the second period. For the home team Chicago Phantoms, penalties on Johan Kim, body checking in the second at 5:15. And Keegan Kerwick with a double minor, one for tripping, one for roughing in the second at 4:11. Goals scored by the Chicago Phantoms, Dom DeNormandie at 1:57 in the first. Rocky Monaco at 14:04 in the second. Blake Cushman with a pair of them back-to-back. The second one assisted by Turles and Seitsinger. One at 13:14, one at 9:25 in the second. Keegan Kerwick gets on the score sheet at 7:41 in the second, assisted by BMAC. And Nate Seitsinger with the last two. One assisted by Johan Kim at 7:40 in the third, and the other one at 3:07. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Adults, once again, your final score here at Pittsburgh Ice Arena. The Chicago Phantom 7 and the Philadelphia Flyers 2. We will catch you here, right back in this rink, tomorrow morning at 7:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For military people, that's 07:15. You know what the O stands for? Oh my God, it's early for hockey. We will see you again tomorrow. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And once again, and always, good night, Minnesota Lakers, Grandma, wherever you are. Thanks for watching.